This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw Gang, we are joined by Oscar the Grouch, Lawrence Schlossman.
Wait,
Please.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
Immortalized in the pages, in the digital pages
When
of the New
Daniel
Yorker.
when Daniel Pennyloafer fucking just fired a headshot clean. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, that's what it is.
The remark about your posture was a little unnecessary.
I do. Speaking of which, let me fucking get fucking
Lengthen-
straight.
Lengthen that torso.
For
Lengthen
real,
that
dude.
stumpy
I
torso.
need all the
of
help
yours.
I can get.
And myself, the overcoat overlord,
There he is.
James Harris. Welcome to the weekly Running the Boys, which today's full episode only available on patreon.com/thongfit. Before we get into getting hammered for posting trash flow on IG, it was a rough weekend. Grossing out cool fashion people and some takes on brands. Let's get into some
Brands, Grammys,
reservation
culture. Which
Well, we
is
got
just-
some housekeeping.
But is reservations their its own culture? It's just
No, it's
Restaurant.
Part,
It's part of
symptom
restaurant
It's a
culture.
symptom of a greater ill, societal ill.
true.
But we have the cure, and that is a brand new
Oh, that's right.
product from the geniuses at Throwing Fits.
We calling our shit products now?
Yeah, bro. This is a rollout.
It's an audio and visual product.
It is. All five senses. There's even smell-o-vision. Friday Fiasco.
Yeah.
First ever one this Friday.
Yeah. I guess technically we soft launched it with that GN Live pod at Nordstrom,
Right.
but we finally are doing it like we said we would do it at the end of last year. Jonah Weiner of Blackbird Spy Plane fame was in town.
He touched down.
We hung out first and foremost, which we'll talk about on the show. But then we also were like, yo, you would be the perfect inaugural guest to kick off this new.
He came. I mean, the first time he came on Throwing Fits was to
Product.
launch BBSP, and then now he's returning the favor and coming on the new product.
Yeah.
All we do is move product and launching Friday Fiasco, which is like, and I think it's fair to call it a product because the whole thing is that we want it to like feel different, look different, be presented differently. It's not what you know. It's not a normal guest episode.
No, we're potting from the couch.
Yeah, we're potting on the couch.
We wrote 10 questions ahead of time.
Only asked about like 4 of them.
No, it was it's a more and we were talking about how there is a certain listener and you make fun of this person because it's like, yo, you can just listen.
don't.
You can maybe somebody else did where you could just listen to a podcast whenever you want. Because there are people, listeners, that lament the boys only shift, which we shifted
From Friday to Tuesday.
right, which we shifted so that
vibe
we could do a better job of creating this core product ourselves. But it does leave this gap for people who listen as eps immediately come out for Friday to kick off their weekend. So once a month, we're going to have a homie on.
Once a month-ish.
Once a month-ish.
That's the goal.
We're going to have a homie on, a friend and acquaintance, for a casual, more relaxed conversation.
Yeah.
This one was a very chill hang.
Yeah. And like Jonah, I think just because he's done 2 episodes before, like,
Arguably 3 because one was a 2-parter, I believe. That
that's
first
true.
4-hour marathon sesh.
Yeah, we got after it on that pod.
Oh,
We used to get
dude.
so drunk on the old pod, like Zoom pods.
Well, though, I mean, I'm trying to think like Trey Kirby one was a disaster.
Yeah.
Januzzi, Jonah.
Yeah.
I guess they were all, we were all
Different
pretty
times.
drunk. Yeah.
Different times.
I was like a
served
bottle
up,
of pod.
I got served up an IG memory, like an IG story memory of like me posting a woman wearing latex gloves on the subway in February 2020.
Oh, shit.
Dark times.
Yeah. Why?
Dark potency.
Was that a thing where it was
With like an LV phone case.
Oh, I saw that today.
Yeah.
Were people doing that along with masks? I never wore latex gloves.
I think people were doing it on the subway at first. I remember that was the first time where I was seeing it. I was like, oh shit, like people are doing that.
Yo, honestly,
Okay.
that's not a bad move just anytime on the subway, to be totally frank.
Absolutely.
Dude, shit is disgusting.
Yo, we don't take the subway every day. And I know this is like a fucking whatever, like the city's gone to shit, whatever
Yeah.
take. But like, I swear to God, the last 10 times I've been in the subway, there's been like 10 incidents or like of like crazies and like the car having like empty out. Or like, you're like, yo, I can't take this smell.
Sure.
I'm going next to the next car.
Yeah, that's kind
I'm
of
like
like
10 for 10 in like the last few weeks.
Is that not just par for the course of like living in New York though, to some degree? I mean, like that's going to happen. I wouldn't say that's a daily occurrence, but or even weekly, but it's bi-monthly for sure.
Well, I think we take the train during non-commuter hours.
Mhm.
So that definitely has something to do with it, I would think.
You're right. That's fair.
But I don't know. I've just been having fucking bad luck. with the train.
My commute is typically around 2 p.m. on a Monday. atypical would be the best way to describe it for sure.
On the G train. Okay,
Anyway,
yeah.
so that's coming Friday.
And it is audio and video.
Oh, right.
If you want to see a new part of my apartment, subscribe to the $10 tier.
We'll be potting from the couch now.
The couch and the chair.
Relaxed, natural style.
Jonah was saying that this chair is so comfortable that he was like it was like a truth serum where he was like giving us truths and insights that he normally would have like been a little just held them back. But he's like, I'm too fucking cozy.
That
right
cushion
now.
is a truth serum.
Yeah, this chair, this nice little
When we were, do you remember? But like when we were trying to figure out the layout, because like we were trying to, like you said, make it visually different. Again, we're trying to like play into that chill Friday, start the weekend off vibe. Even though these will be recorded at whenever these people are available.
Whenever the fuck.
This one just so happened to be the day after a big night out, so everyone was like a little extra chill because of. I mean, I wasn't hungover. Jonah, I think maybe.
Jonah's feeling it.
I don't think he's drank that many beers in like 10 years.
I know Jonah's feeling it.
But
he got sucked in by the clan vortex.
Yeah, true.
Casino vortex.
He really has made this like weird trip Dime Square themed. And it's like, brother, you're a year late.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a one night like. Because when I was thinking, I was like, where do we take a pescatarian out? And he's staying,
true.
And he's staying in like Lower East Side, not no, he's staying in Lower East Side. Not
All I'm saying is when you're in town, and you roll up to Servos with Dean Kissick on your arm, and you're a stone's throw away from your Airbnb in the LES, you feel like you're in the vortex of Dime Square, 100%.
Absolutely. Yeah. So Friday Fiasco. $10 tier.
Here was my point about the chair. When we were arranging things, I was like, maybe I'll sit in the chair. And you're like, you're going to break that chair. You were convinced.
Yeah.
I've sat in it before.
Yeah, but not for an hour. And like, yes, it was very
a little
chill.
Springy.
It's got bounce. And I think you just bounce it to Bolivian.
Do you see that tweet? I need a bitch to jump on my shit like the Pixar lamp. Shout out to that guy. Thank you for letting me pilfer your joke for the pod. Anyway,
brand new table coming soon.
Oh, yeah.
Because his table is fucking breaking from all the wear and tear moving around.
The custom tables run as the boys only HQ main stage or whatever.
Short and sweet.
Honestly, and I don't blame you. You already have, the shit is already being like propped up with a matchbook on one of these like legs.
I'm on my shim shit, baby.
Yeah, dude. Well, what is, you said our table is like from some cool guy place?
Departo.
Oh, okay. Different than Departmento, the magazine, but still about furniture.
Still very
and interiors.
Very cool.
All right,
very
so
expensive.
new product coming soon.
I sent the store to my
new
friend.
Table coming soon.
The store that I caught from, I sent it to my friend who's like an interior designer, and she's like, I don't think this is a real store. I was like, what? Did we just get fucking scammed? So TBD.
Wait, so it's cool guy, but also maybe not real.
Well, I bought it from a store. The brand
is a cool guy brand.
The store,
I've never heard of the store.
Might not be real.
Interesting.
So it might be out $1,000.
This is a glorified plank and just trestles.
Yeah,
because we need like a foldable situation.
Creative director shit.
Yeah,
Jawn shit. Yo, we should have got the Jawn desk.
Oh shit! That you can't get that anymore, can you?
It's also like a lot of money.
Dude, this shit that we bought wasn't cheap either. It was like our biggest expense in a minute. I don't want to say how much we spent because okay.
Tables are expensive.
It is, but like it's just a plank and trestles, dude. It was
on your fucking art shit.
I will say that to me, it's like money well spent because like we're just in here I'm just in here multiple times a week, just fucking shit up, whether it's the future fuck up of a chair getting broken or the current fuck up of a custom table being just thrown off its axis permanently and we can never get it back to factory settings. I get it, bro. I empathize with you. I feel bad.
A man can only utilize so many shims.
Yeah.
Okay. The
Jawn desk.
How much is this?
Wait, the Jawn desk is also a trestles thing?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, I thought it was like
this is like a European Potter vibe.
This is literally like what we got. It is almost the exact same. I guess this is a typical setup for a table, trestles and a plank.
But the trestles fold. These don't fold. These are just
what? They sell non-foldable trestles?
Yeah, they're just skinny.
What a fucking waste of space, dude. Well, that base. I mean, I'm sure you're familiar with y equals mx plus b. No. I'm thinking of, what am I thinking of? What triangle? A squared, the Pythagorean theorem.
Yes.
A squared plus B squared equals C squared. I'm saying the area of the legs of a trestle take up a lot of room, skinny or not, because of the widening of the base. What can I say? I'm a math guy.
What did you score on the math SATs?
I did a 720, 720 split. I got a 1440.
Oh,
remember, do you remember we used to argue about this all the time? Or not argue, but it was like.
No, it was always, we would ask people what they got.
And then it was almost like asking so that then we could drop, because you got a 15 something, right?
1550.
Whoo. What did you?
800 on the math.
Perfect.
750 on the
Asian.
on the English.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
You would have think that with our fire SAT scores, we both would have gone to like better colleges.
Yeah, or like been better at running this business.
Yeah, or be smarter. I don't know about you. I just studied and was prepped. It was like a suburban privilege where like my parents like paid for a course and a tutor, and I just got like I was like trained so that I could like score specifically high on an SAT. I didn't like learn.
You just trained for the SAT.
Exactly.
I had a workbook.
You did it on your own.
A workbook.
Yeah, I'm just saying, but you're
Kaplan. No, and Kaplan.
Yeah, well, so you're not totally self-taught. You went to a course.
Yes.
I went to Kaplan as well.
Does Kaplan still exist?
It's got to. I mean, the SATs have changed, right? Like the format is now there's a writing portion.
No,
or
they
whatever.
nixed that.
What? We're back to OG.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
It's
Imagine being like
now.
a kid in that like
I know,
8 years where you had to like, I think my brother had to do that.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's trash. All right. So Friday Fiasco. Oh, and then one more thing. And this is happening next, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Mr. Sinclair.
Yes.
Is the guest pod.
Tane.
The week after that, we have on Stephen Victor.
Mm-hmm.
Of
Victor.
Of Victor fame. Is he Pusha T's manager, technically? I guess people. Yeah. That will be the first pod where for all patrons.
Yes. We read the comments.
Yeah.
We heard you. We see you. Guest episodes on video will be available
to all patrons.
To all paying patrons. Because I don't know if this is in front of the paywall or not.
I hope we still
paying subscribers. Yeah, you can get the fucking YouTube link.
But Friday Fiasco will be the same as Boys Only.
Right.
It's kind of like
it's confusing.
It's because the guest. We don't have
to logic this out.
Yeah, but it does make sense if you do logic it out.
Okay.
Because the guest episode is free. So to get video, you only bump up one level, $5.
Yeah.
Whereas Boys Only, never free. Patreon, never free. So to get video, you got to bump up 2 levels to 10.
Do you want to know what your task of the week is next week?
Yikes. Next week?
Updating the Patreon tier subscriptions.
I'll do that. I can do that tonight. I forgot about that. Well, I guess we can wait till next week.
You got to wait. You got to wait until we're on the eve of Victor episode.
Victor. That is a banger.
Bro.
What a fun time. He killed it.
That was a huge get. And like I worked with this guy for not like every day, but like worked with him for a minute. And I was shook having to go back into the Universal Music Group building where Def Jam is.
You were visibly cowering when we got out of the elevator.
I didn't want to fucking see anybody. And I saw somebody that I knew.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, hang back. I don't want to have to fucking go up there and be like, yo, what's up, bro? Like,
yeah. I mean, Steven's whole team is sick. I mean, they fuck with us. They're the
shout out Kevin. Shout out Fat Ben.
They made it happen, bro.
Shiv.
They all made it happen, bro.
Yeah. Well, we made it happen.
Why Fat Ben?
That's his IG.
Buddha Ben?
I think because he rolls fat joints.
Oh, right. That we do establish that on the podcast.
He and I started on the same exact day. We went through new hire orientation together.
How's that at Def Jam?
What?
How is new hire orientation?
Well, it's all UMG. It's just like watch this video. Read through.
Are there like cool cameos in the video where it's like Rick Ross talking about like whatever fucking HR etiquette?
No, no. Oh my god, we did find this like rare ass video footage where I'm not going to say who, I'm not going to say what they said, but if this footage got released of this person who is truly considered a GOAT, if this video footage got released, it would truly destroy his
What do you mean
legacy.
You found the video? Like what do you mean?
NCB somehow sorts this video because he was like
this kompromat.
Yeah, of like I guess like a employee from like the 80s or 90s. Like
who's the GOAT?
Had their hands on this like promo, like brand promo video.
Oh no.
And like spliced it up, and like the whole company like went to like a screening of this like 6-minute video or whatever. And it is kind of crazy to see like it is like hip hop in like 88 or 89 or whatever. It looks like the fucking Grammys hip hop tribute.
Yeah, right.
Bro,
50 years of struggling.
There's a word that is uttered that you cannot say unless you
what slur? Like what person could say it? Give us a hint.
Neil Patrick Harris could say it.
Oh, so it's the F word. Yeah, okay.
Well, that's like a very hard F and a hard T.
It is always like I'll be listening to, I think we might have even said this before on the show, but you listen to like Black Rob, like whoa, and you're like in great all time like
near my asshole, like whoa,
and you're like whoa. Or I was listening
like whoa.
Pitchfork like did like a kind of like legacy review of Stillmatic, the Nas album, and that's obviously the famous record with Ether. And he even like I mean, there's some homophobic stuff where it's like I rock hoes, y'all rock fellas, Rockefeller had AIDS. That's that's who you named your company after, whatever. Like that's homophobic. But he also drops a bunch of F-bombs in that one.
But this is
doesn't
like,
age well.
but this is like like somebody that is currently the position that they occupy in like culture and like their personal brand and like how they're perceived. Like it's one thing if you if you're a fucking you said it in like in the 90s or in a 16, but this guy
or in a bar,
this specific person saying that word is like does not compute.
They were just saying it as like a slur. Not, or I guess they're all being said as slurs.
I don't remember.
Oh, it is a slur. Yeah. By definition, that's what it is being said as.
You just said it with such a hard T. That was like fucking
extra.
Yeah, spicy.
Extra spicy. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, yeah. So look out for all the new products coming from the only podcast that matters. I guess we can end the free preview. Is this too much? 15,
I don't know.
30?
Whatever. Give the people let the meat cake. Do you want to meat jawnz?
Do you want to mark that down for Chefry?
Sure.